Students, today we will going to learn 10 Science 1 Chapter 3rd Chemical Reactions and Equations. In this session we will learn about balancing the chemical equations. Okay, so let's take one example. How to balance the chemical equations. Okay, so first is H2SO4. Okay, plus NaOH, it gives Na2SO4 plus H2O. Sulfuric acid plus sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium sulfate plus water. Now here, how many number of elements in this H2SO4? H, S and O. Okay, and here is Na. Now we have to balance, means what we have to do? The number of the atoms of each element on both sides must be equal, then it will be the balanced equation. So first let's make this table. Number of atoms in reactants of all the elements. Here Na, sodium, sulfur, oxygen and hydrogen. Here Na, one element, one number of atom in reactant, here 2. Sulfur, here is 1, here is 1. Okay, oxygen, how many atoms? 4 plus 1, 5, and here 4 plus 1 is 5, hydrogen is 2 plus 1, 3, and here hydrogen is 2. Now we have to balance all these number of the atoms. Okay, so first let's balance the number of atoms of sodium. Okay, sodium here 1 initially in reactant, and here is 2. Now we have to balance this, so just multiply this by 2. That means we have to multiply this NaOH by 2. We will get 2 number of sodium atoms. Okay, now how many number of oxygen and hydrogen here? Here number of the atoms of hydrogen, here 2 hydrogen plus 2, that means 2 to 4. Okay, and in product there are only 2, so we have to balance this. For balancing, just multiply this by 2, that means H2O by 2. Okay, so here hydrogen get balanced, sodium is also balanced. Now sulfur, here is 1, here is 1, on both sides same number of sulfur atoms. What about oxygen? 4 plus 2, 6, here 4 plus 2, 6. That means all atoms now balanced. So this is called as a balanced chemical equation. H2SO4 plus 2NaOH plus Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Now let's take another example. This is a molecular formula of sugar, C12H22O11. If we heat this, then it will form carbon plus water. Now here number of the elements are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Number of atom in reactant is carbon 12, here is 1, hydrogen 22, here is 2, oxygen 11, here is 1. Now we have to balance these all numbers. So let's start with the number of atoms of carbon. Initially in reactant there are 12, here is only 1. If we multiply this 12, this C by 12, then we will balance this carbon atom. Okay, so new equation is 12C plus H2O. Now what about the hydrogen? Here hydrogen atoms are 22, here are 2. Okay, so for balancing this, if we multiply this 2 by 11, we will get 22, 22. So we have to multiply this H2O by 11. Okay, so we will get 22 hydrogen atoms. Now what about oxygen? 11 atom, here 11 atom. So all atoms are balanced on both sides. Okay, so final equation, balance equation is C12H22O11 gives 12C plus 11H2O. Okay, now another example, SO2 plus H2S. Okay, sulfur dioxide plus hydrogen sulfide, it gives sulfur plus water. Now number of the elements are sulfur, okay, hydrogen and oxygen. Now number of atoms in reactant and number of atoms in product. Okay, here SS2, here is only 1, hydrogen is 2, here hydrogen is 2, oxygen is 2, oxygen is 1. Now let's start with the balancing number of atoms of oxygen. Okay, here 2 and here is 1. So if we multiply this by 2, we will balance the hydrogen atom. Okay, so we will write 2H2O. Then what about the number of atoms of hydrogen? Here 2 and here 2 2s are 4. That means 4 plus 2. Okay, here 4 and here is 2. So this is not balanced. Here is 4 and here is 2. Now here is 2 into 2. If we do this, then we will get 4 on both sides. So we have to multiply this H2S by 2. Okay. Now here hydrogen is also balanced. So what about sulfur? Here 2 sulfur atom, 1 sulfur atom, 3 sulfur atom. Here is only 1. So just multiply on product side this by 3. So final equation becomes SO2 plus 2H2S gives 3S plus 2H2O. Now sulfur is also balanced. Okay. So this is called as a balanced equation. Now let's take another example. Silver Ag plus hydrochloric acid plus AgCl, silver chloride plus hydrogen. Now here are three elements Ag, H and Cl. Okay, so number of atom in reactant Ag is 1, on product side is 1, hydrogen is 1, here is 2, chlorine is 1, here is chlorine is 1. Now let's balance with number of atoms of hydrogen on both sides. So here only one hydrogen atom, here is 2. So just multiply by 2, we will get 2 HCl. So we will get 2 hydrogen atoms. Okay. But here we will get chlorine atom 2 and here is 1. So let's multiply this by again 2. Okay. So on product side, the number of chlorine atom is 1. So just multiply by 2 AgCl. We will get 2 chlorine atoms. Okay. But what about silver? Here is only 1, here is 2. So let's multiply this Ag on reactant side by 2. Okay. So this is now our balance equation. 2Ag plus 2HCl gives 2AgCl plus H2. Okay. Now let's take another example. This is called BaOH twice. Barium hydroxide, hydrogen bromide. It gives barium bromide plus water. Now here number of elements is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Number of atoms in reactant barium is 1. Here is 1. Bromine is 1. Bromine is 2. Oxygen is 2. And here is 1. Hydrogen is 2 plus 1, 3 and here is 2. Now let's balance. Start with number of atoms of oxygen. Here 2, here is 1. So just multiply this by 2, H2O by 2, we will get 2 oxygen atoms. Okay. Now hydrogen atoms are 2, 2s are 4 and here 2 plus 1. So here we have to write separately 2 hydrogen atoms in BaOH twice and in 1 hydrogen atom in HBr. So if we multiply this HBr by 2, we will get 2 hydrogen atoms. So 2 plus 2 becomes 4. Okay. So we will get 2 hydrogen atoms, 2 hydrogen atom 4. Here is 2 2s are 4. Okay. Now here 2 bromine, here 2 bromine atom, 1 barium, 1 barium. Oxygen is 2, oxygen is 2. Now all the atoms are balanced on both sides. So this is the balance equation. BaOH twice plus 2HBr gives BaBr2 plus 2H2O. Okay. Now let's take another example. KCN, this is called potassium cyanide plus sulfuric acid H2SO4. It gives potassium sulfate plus hydrogen cyanide. Now here this is one element, second, third, fourth. Okay. And this is fifth, oxygen. So number of atoms in reactant potassium is 1, here is 2, cyanide CN, cyanide group, this is CN, it is called cyanide, it is 1, here is 1, oxygen is 4, hydrogen is 2 and here hydrogen is 1, sulfur is 1, here is 1. Now let's balance with the potassium. Number of atoms of potassium. Initially on reactant side is 1 and on product side is 2. So by balancing this, just multiply reactant by 2, that means KCN by 2. So we will get 2 KCN plus H2SO4 gives K2SO4 plus HCl. 2 potassium atoms are there. Okay. Now let's balance the number of atoms of cyanide, CN. Here 2, here is only 1. So just multiply this by 2, we will get 2 HCN. That means 2 CN groups. Okay, CN atoms. Now what about oxygen? Here is 4, 4, sulfur is 1. Now this equation is balanced. Okay, so this is called balanced chemical equation. 2 KCl plus H2SO4 gives K2SO4 plus 2HCl. Okay, now let's take another example. KClO3. It is called as a potassium chlorate gives potassium chloride plus oxygen. Now here number of the elements. So here number of the elements are potassium, chlorine and oxygen. Here on reactant side it is 1, product side is 1, chlorine is 1, here chlorine is 1, oxygen is 3 and here is 2. Now let's balance with the number of atoms of oxygen. Initially here are 3, here are 2. So if we balance this multiply by 2, multiply by 3, we will get 6 atoms of oxygen on both sides. Okay, 3 2s are, and 2 potassium atoms, here is 1. So now let's balance the number of atoms of potassium. Here is 2, here is in product 1. So let us multiply by 2, we will get 2 KClO3 gives 2 KCl plus 3 O2. Now all the atoms here are balanced. So this is called as a balanced chemical equation. 2 KClO3 gives 2 KCl plus 3 O2. Okay.